audio jungle. Okay, all right. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. So, welcome to our Alumni sharing sessions organized by the HRM Club's Inspiring Talents. So, my name is Leon, and today I will be your friendly moderator. Thank you so much for being here. And I believe that this is not just a talk. This is going to be a chance to direct and guide your juniors. This is going to be a chance for them to listen your experience together. All right, because you guys have already been or once just like us. You guys have faced about the internship. You guys have wonder what to do. You guys face already the office life. So I hope that we're gonna learn something new today. It's not gonna be a formal talk. Okay, right. So right, before we go deeper, let's get to know each other a bit. So we will start from you, Ibrahim,
Okay.
and then you would need to introduce your name and your cohort, and then what did you do in your internships, and also what are you currently doing? For example, it can be studies, or it can be your business, or any other work.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Ibrahima Ziblim. I actually completed AIU, of course, and then I was offering Bachelor of Economics, the first cohort. Yeah, so now regarding my internship, personally, I did internship online. For we, the Bachelor of Economics students, it was not mandatory because we had a final year project, but I took it upon myself just to enhance my skills and experience. So I did the internship online. And it was basically about business analysis. They combine it with sales. Yeah, so I was helping both the marketing department and that of the business analyst. Yeah, so I actually during the internship, most of the things I normally do was, for example, curating or pitches to various organizations outside. Like I'll pitch our company to them. Yeah, in terms of the sales aspect. Now for the business support analyst, what I was doing also was just market research. I was basically involved in doing market research, analyzing, let's say, what other companies are doing, the work they are doing, and then how we can actually develop a model similar to them. We needed to find our unique selling point. So that was why the company actually instructed me to do so. So Alhamdulillah, everything went well. And after the internship and after convocation, I'm still here in AIU doing my master's degree. Yeah, I'm doing master's in business management. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, it's really good. How is the master in business management? Is it so
Ah,
much different from economic?
yeah, it's not, yeah, it's far. But this one is research. So the good thing is that my research topic is related to economics because I'm talking about the stock market. So not entirely different from my field. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for your experience. Now we will go to the second person.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Once again, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share our experience, also knowledge. My name is Amin Isa Abubakar. I did my bachelor's degree here in AIU as well, business administration with the specializing in marketing. So yeah, I did my internship as well, but for me, I did physically, and I used to work in two different departments, which combine marketing department and finance department, because like both of them, their work is similar, so they always work together. So I work in those two departments, and I really have a great experience. So maybe I hope in our session I will share those experience. And currently, I'm doing my master's here in AIU as well in business management.
Oh, so you guys are classmate
It's
in
this,
master.
yeah, my
All
classmate
right.
in master.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're a roommate as well.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Usman Sise. If so many people know me already, right? I am from Gambia, and actually, I have my degree in business administration in human resource management. I had my internship in Penang. So,
In Penang.
yes, in one of the companies called Ink Technology. It's a manufacturing company. It is located in Ben La Paz. Yeah, so I was serving the role as planner and buyer and HR as well. Usually, this planner and buyer is a terminology used in the manufacturing company. That is, whenever they, because most of these major manufacturing companies, they deal with what we call raw materials. They have some goods that they need to order, process them, and ready for shipment. So if there is any goods that they are supposed to buy, I'm the one that normally provide all the necessary documents. Once it comes, it goes to quality assurance, quality check, and all those stuff. Then they release it to production. And after production, I also provide all the necessary documents for them to release to logistic for shipment. On the other hand, I was also dealing with HR, and on HR, I was dealing with payroll. Normally, I don't pay. Yeah, I don't,
You cannot pay.
yeah, because it is something that is very confidential.
Yes.
As HR students, I believe we know.
Yes.
But I was a compensation analyst, so I have to analyze all the pays that normally that should be done at the end of the month. A manufacturing company, like I said, and some people work overtime, some people work. Some of them can afford to come on weekends and all those stuff. In Malaysia, according to the Employment Act, there is different pay for different.
Yes,
So all those
correct.
things, I'm the one that
All right.
did then submit it to HR for payment.
So you're doing two techs in one company,
Yes, one can say.
quality assurance and HR
Uh,
payroll.
not quality assurance is planner and buyer.
Oh, planner and buyer. Okay. All right. How did you manage two techs in one company for 3 months?
Not actually 3 months because after
Oh,
my internship they gave me a contract.
all right.
So
Very
I
nice.
can say I was there for like 8 months.
8 months. Huh?
I can say the HR side is not something that I have to do quite often. I can say I do it only twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but not the entire week. The simple reason is we use human resource information system. That is a system where as employee can punch in what time they come in and stuff like that, or have any report or something that they want us to know. Then I will use that data to analyze what their pay will be, and then from there I will process it and submit it. And that this happens only when there is high overtime workers or there.
A lot of workloads.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
But on the other hand, most of the time I focus on planner and buy.
All right. I see. Very nice. So what you are currently doing?
Okay. Currently I am looking forward to further my masters, and as I'm speaking to you, I am also having one e-commerce position also uh, with one of the companies in Singapore.
Alhamdulillah. Mashallah, it's really good.
Yes.
Singapore is a great place. Singapore is a great place.
Yes. This one is online. So there was an opportunity that was given to me from the company that I was, but comparing the incentives, I prefer the one in Singapore, whereas I can be in.
All right. Okay, then I must say all of you welcome home again for you guys are doing a master here. So, all right. So, we will go for the panel discussions. I will open the questions for all three of you, and then you all can answer it. But in the after between them, we will do some games. It's not very big things, just a small thing. So you guys need to sit up and exercise like that. It's not like that. All right. Okay. So the first thing is section is about internship experience preference. So we got three questions gathered from the club. So I will open the questions and each one of you need to answer this. Okay. All right. We will start with Ibrahim. All right. So the first question is, what was your top priority when applying for internship and why?
So basically, I would say, in fact, my number one priority was the pay.
Oh, I
it
see.
was really crucial for me, because of course I wanted to get also a company that aligns with my field. I mean, a company where, for example, if I read the job description, if I analyze the skills or what they demand, it should be something that will help me. So when I was applying, I didn't just apply where there is vacancy. No, I was specifically looking at the job description. Like, what will I be doing there? Because I noticed that there are some companies when they call you intern, they'll just be giving you any tax.
Yeah,
Maybe there will not be a specific field of what you are going to be doing. And specialization is very important for you to enhance your skills.
that's true.
Exactly, yeah.
In a
So I was
company,
really
like they think intern is just like babies for
exactly,
them.
yeah, you are right. Yeah, so I was really looking at that very well, and the pay also. But of course, the one that I really prioritized most was the job description, just to ensure that I get the best out of the company.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. How about you, Mina?
Okay, thank you so much once again. For me, my best priority regarding the whether if I have to seek for the position in internship, I have to look before I apply. Definitely, I have to look for the specialization. But apart from the specialization, my first priority is if I am opportune to get that position, I have to analyze. One, I have to look for the location.
All right.
Location is very, very important. No matter what the amount they offer to me, I have to look for the location because this is like based on experience I had from many of my friends who did internship somewhere else. So they apply, but without calculating the cost, everything. From there, even with their meal allowance here in AIU, they cannot afford the cost of living where they apply their
Yeah.
internships. So it's very, very crucial and it's very important for any intern student whenever they got the opportunity or they got the offer from any company to, to calculate their cost, rent and everything to see if they can survive with what they offer to them. And from there, they're satisfied. Even if you are getting experience, even if it is the best company, if the cost of living there, you cannot afford it, so it will create more challenging for you. So for me, my best priority is to calculate the cost. Because some of the students they are just eager with the amount they was offered, so they just rush quickly accept the offer without calculating the cost. At the end, then they start. Allah.
Was it enough for you?
Huh?
Was the cost enough
For
for
me,
you?
I did my internship here in Kedah.
All right.
So at that moment, I still live in AIU, so I used to go there every day.
Nice
So
choice.
yeah, so it's okay. Whatever they offer to me, I can say it can be enough for me because like I don't used to spend the renting fee or maybe food and others because it's very close to here AIU. So it's good opportunity for me.
I'm pretty sure you save a lot of money during your internship. Oh, he's rich now.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good because like if you didn't calculate all those costs at the end of the time, even your meal allowance cannot be enough for you to satisfy your needs and wants. So it's really good for you to calculate each single cost because we as a student we have different costs,
Yes.
especially when it comes to the ladies. Ladies they have to be very curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Exactly right.
yes. So they have to be very curious because they are you don't have father, you don't have mother, and definitely as a woman, you have some need and wants. And you have no matter what, you have to fulfill those requirements. So it's very good to look for the if you have to look for the internship, look for the environment, which is location. If you got the opportunity of offer, analyze, analyze everything. If you calculate everything, it's aligned based on your cost, you can manage it, then go with it. If you cannot, reject it. Because I can remember I got more than 3 offers from KL. But when I calculate the cost, I find out that I have to add some money from what I'm receiving from AIU,
Oh, really?
which I don't really want. They offer me around 1,000, one company. One company offer me around 800, but I didn't accept all the offers because I checked the location. The companies is in KL, in the city. And if I calculate the cost, there is no house that I can rent close to the company that will cost me I think, less than 500.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is not that can will cost me less than 500. And I have to do rent. So yeah, I have to do rent. I have to eat. I have to do transport every day. So I calculate the cost. At the end, I feel that I have to even add the money that I'm receiving from AIU. So I decided to reject the offer.
Sounds like a real business student. That I need to calculate the cost first.
Yeah, because in business, whatever you are doing, some people they call themselves as a business people, But if you check at the end of the time, they are not making profit.
Yeah.
So what I know normally in the business, if you are not making a profit, you are not doing business. As long as you, even if you are doing a real business that people will see, this is a business. But if you are not making any kind of profit, so I don't think it as a business.
Oh.
Because you have to really make profit. That's one we can call it as a business.
Mm.
So you as an intern student, of course you have to get the experience. You need to get the experience. But for me, my first priority is to make sure that I can survive.
All right.
Because no matter what experience that I get, if I don't have the peace of mind, so I cannot get that experience. Yeah. Yeah, survival is
Survival
very
means
important.
enough cost.
Yeah, it's very important.
Okay, all right. How about Sisi?
Yeah, basically for me, my main focus was the experience, because initially when I started applying for internship, I couldn't get any. Things was a bit tough on my side, but later I was even willing to go for no pay, like unpaid internship. Yeah, I in fact started having one work from home, but it's unpaid. So I just have that one just in case. I did not start it. I just have it in case. I told the hiring manager that I will just keep this one in case if I'm unable to secure another position in another company. The simple reason is in my area, HR, sometimes there can be a lot of competitors. The only time that you can emerge as one of the top is your experience. Because nowadays, looking at HR ecosystem, you need experience. But other than experience, I can say the payroll. I mean the pay, which I guess I'm on the same side.
Business students, typical business students.
Yeah, yes, because Malaysia, we understand the living expenses can be different. I mean, can be a bit high depending on where you are. So initially, I was targeting Penang. I was ever targeting Penang because from looking at things, Qatar was not that much. I was not into Qatar that much, and as well as scared because I don't like it's too far at the same time.
This is the same place.
Yeah, so that's it. And I targeted Penang, and I had about 5 offers from Penang, and I have let's say 2 offers from KL, offer from Johor Bahru, offer from Malacca, offer from Milan. To the extent I have to compare which one to go for. But later I was able to choose the best one, which is in Penang. And Alhamdulillah, everything was okay. I was able to move on. The pay was good before my my contract. The pay was okay, and after during the contract also the pay was improved. So Alhamdulillah, everything went well, I can say.
Alhamdulillah. How is the living cost in Penang compared to Qatar?
Oh yeah, totally different.
Or it's cheaper or more
Oh,
expensive?
more expensive.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
more
Note it down. It's more expensive. All right. So we will go to next questions. Okay. Next question is we will start from Ibrahim again. What further helped you choose the right place for your internships? I mean, what qualifications?
Okay. Regarding the qualification, I think it was, let me say, skills. Because during the application, even though an internship is supposed to be a place to train, graduates or yet to be graduates, but then most of the companies also, when you are applying, sometimes they focus on the skills also. They look at your resume or CV to see the content. So there was one company I applied. When they check my CV and they notice that because I put the skills I have when it comes in terms of, I don't know whether you know the software, Zero accounting software. It's an accounting software. So when they saw it, they were happy. So, and Alhamdulillah, that company also, I was interested in that company also. Yeah. So they really prioritized me. So the skills that you put on your CV or your resume also is important. It's often attract the employers. Yeah.
So do you think that the skills that on your CV and resume should be aligned with your specializations?
Yes, it should. It should. It depends. You have to also analyze yourself. Let's say your career goals, where you really want to be, because whenever you are developing a particular skills, meaning that you are developing that talent or skills towards achieving something. So for me, actually, I focus much more on trying to align it with my career goals or even the course I was doing. So that is why I was much more into, let's say, the accounting area or the business analysis area. Even though they had to give me roles in sales, even though I was not a
Oh,
business
okay.
student, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very important. Yeah, you try to put it. Of course, sometimes I always say that it's good to be versatile in such a way that having different skills is important, especially when we are growing. See, when we are growing, sometimes we don't have to be too much selective in choosing jobs. We are still in the process.
Yes.
So learning different kind of skills also even outside your area is good. But if it is too much broad, yes, to the extent that you don't even know where your strength lies,
Yes.
you will be prioritized. Just like all the professors we have in AIU, everyone has his own specialization. So it's very important you also nurture yourself, or you put the skills you are putting in your CV to align with your career goals. Yeah.
It's neat because sometimes like some people they might have a lot of things on the CV resume because they put a lot of things. Might they have really bad talents or quality, but sometimes they might not have. So is it really that if you having a lot of skills in CV can attract the employers?
CV definitely attract employers, but because that is what they will use to evaluate you, the employee, the one they're trying to employ. But then, you see, the skills you are putting on your CV, it's not good to lie. If you lie on your CV, they will catch you. I remember just even after this graduation, I applied a particular company. I put certain skills there. They called me to come and write exams. I have to come and write exams. So I put it on my CV. So in this case, I feel like you shouldn't lie on your CV. Yeah. And when we are putting skills, even if you have so much skills in different areas, remember when you are applying, a CV should be created based on the job description of a particular company.
Alright.
You don't put everything on a CV. You have to actually analyze what you are applying, the company you are applying to, what they prioritize. Then you put the relevant things on the CV. Even though you might have extra skills. So you always have to align your CV also with the job description. Because you put something on your CV that the company is not interested in. For example, I have teaching experience. But if I'm applying to, let's say, to be an accounting assistant in a particular company, I don't need to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might not prioritize it.
Yeah.
They want to see the real experience, not about theory. We talk about in school. And
That's true.
Yeah. So it's very important to always put the skills design your CV by putting the skills that align with what the company is expecting as they are seeking for.
Oh.
If you put too much things, you'll feel like this then might be lying also.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright. Thank you. Now, Mas Amini, because if I might think that I'm asking a lot of
Yeah, I think Ibrahim he said it all, but maybe I will add based on what he said. Actually, what he said, yes, is correct. So you don't need to lie on your CV. Whatever skills that you have, you need to really show that kind of skills in your CV and make sure that it's aligning with your career goal. Because every work or every position, it has its own job description. So if you are to apply, check the job description. Whatever skill that you have that is aligned with that kind of job description, then you can use that skills in your resume. Secondly, if you land on the skills, there is a time whereby if you are opportunity to get the position, you will start doing the work and they will give you a task. And from there, if you don't have that skills, so from there they will catch you and you'll be in trouble. Because I can remember there was initially I say I work between marketing department and finance department. So during my internship, they give me a particular task whereby they asked me to calculate because I work in Zakat institution.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I work in Zakat institution in Kenya. So they asked me to calculate a Zakat from one of the big company whereby their whole income I have to analyze to calculate how much they will fee. So I have little experience in terms of using Excel, but I'm not into that expert at that time. So I have to really see how should I do it. Understand? So I didn't show that in my resume that I have that particular experience because it doesn't even relate much to my field. But even though they check some of because they asked me to send my transcript. So in my transcript, I take some of the courses related to accounting. So that's why they asked me to work with those with that department. So it's really good. And what sometimes what we are studying theoretically in class, we will not realize it till we find ourselves in the real work scenario. From there, we will find it that's the reality. So it's really good always to prioritize more based on the skills. Because nowadays, those industries, they are looking for the skills rather than just what you mentioned. Okay, are you capable of doing it? If yes, show them the reality.
Did they ask
Yes.
you to do something in your interview?
Yes, actually, I can remember because I applied several positions to several companies. I remember I applied one position and I got the notification whereby they asked me because I mentioned that I have one skill in design software. I told them I can use Photoshop. So they asked me to test my skills. They give me tasks to design something so that they can see. Yes. Before they even interview me.
Oh.
So I'm like, they have the many stage before they even offer you the position. So even after they offer you the position, they can even test you. So and if they find out that you're not qualified, they can reject you even if you start. Because they need someone who will contribute to their industry, who will contribute to their institutions, not those who they just always train them. Even though yes, some particular things they need to train you, but you need to always contribute. Because those people sometimes they want to show they benefit from you as well, not only for you to benefit from them. We know we are students and we are in the process of learning, we are getting experience from those who have it. But at least those companies they want to learn something even from you as well. So at least you need to show you can offer something. You have something that you can offer. Then from there you can learn also as well from them.
God, I see. So I'm the same honesty is what I see. Apple. Good life.
Yeah, I'm quite inspired. What was your question again?
Okay, all right. I will forward to emergency. Yeah. Okay, the question is asking, what factor helped you to be chosen the right place for your internship?
Okay. Everything that they have said is right. Sometimes once you identify the reason why you have it, that's it, then things become easy. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, once you identify what you really want from your internship, things become. Some of these things that I used to say is, before I get internship, I can say I usually get some rejection or applicants. But one thing that I always want to like is having interview. Why? Because it's easy to reject someone when you don't know them.
Yes.
Yeah, I always say this. It's easy to reject me when you don't know me. But once we have interview, then we begin to practice it. So I guess it's some of these things that really help me. Some of the skills that I acquired with involves communication skills. This is one of the top ones that I'm really proud of. Because someone is rejected today because of what he did not know how to express what he wants to say about what he really understand. And sometimes this impressions less.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
Even smile mode and everything, the greetings on your interview, it impacts a lot.
Absolutely. There was a company that was in Bukit Minyak or Bukit Matay or something like that. So initially they rejected me. So I applied, they rejected me. So I thought, okay, I understand, I really understand their judgment. In case if they want to change their mind, available. So they told me maybe they just think twice and they say they want to give me a shot that we have an interview. After we have an interview, before we have an interview, they asked me about, you told me about pay and sweat and that now I don't know if they want to go with that pay because I need to pay for accommodation, transport. But after we had the internship, they were willing to give me accommodation and they were willing to take care of my meal. They told me, whenever you want to talk about it, discuss it, you can get back to us. Then from there we can see how best to, take in charge of your accommodation and everything else. But by then, I was already having another, choice offer. Yeah, another job offer. So that is the point here is
Sometimes, you know, it's not everything that you have to document. Like those skills that they mentioned, you should be able to express that. Like what Mr. Zimmer just said. I didn't mean he was unable. I didn't mean he was unable to work on the press at that point. Imagine before your interview, they just tell you, okay, design a bottle using Photoshop.
Yes.
You have the press. Like,
Like,
see what
what
like.
am I going to do?
Yeah, what am I going to do? What should I design? Or they just ask you to design something. Suddenly you are working on the pressure. On the edge, you are sweating. So this is a skill. Working under pressure. Also communication. I didn't mean he wasn't able to explain what he can do with Photoshop. Then he might have lost the chance.
Yes.
I didn't mean he did not have that ability to work under pressure because we all know interviews is full of pressure. You don't know what to expect, what question is coming, whatsoever they are going to ask you, and suddenly just tell you design something.
Like a pressure cooker.
You start thinking. So I can say some of these soft skills really, really help. Yeah, some of these soft skills really help. I'd say, yeah, so far communication, working on pressure and time management. Yes, it's really.
How did you feel when you got your first rejection?
Oh my God. When I got my first rejection, I was like, I was actually that day we were supposed to have a volleyball game with one of the schools. It's a high school. So by then I was the vice president of volleyball as well. So I just got my rejection around 4 p.m. when I was supposed to have the game on my sister. Yeah, I lied to them. I told them, guys, I'm currently about to go out. I'll be joining you guys around 7 o'clock. When I was lying, because, it's kind of discouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of discouraging because you feel like, yeah, of course, this person is really good for me. You have all the qualities. Everything is checked. Look at the requirements. Yeah. The requirements, everything is checked. Yeah. You have all the requirements. You have everything that they need. You have the skills that they need, and it's exactly what you want. You apply for it, at the end of the day, you are rejected. Honestly, initially, I kind of feel like, oh, boy, I'm never going to make it.
Yeah. I feel like, I prepared a lot. You must have a lot of questions.
That's it. Yeah. I begin to question myself. And the other thing is, when I was having my undergrad, I engaged in a lot of activities. Yeah, when I got to community service, then leadership, and engaging in all those things, sports as well. And sometimes companies, they need people that are active. I mean, that are engaging in a lot of activities doesn't necessarily mean you're active so much, but it means you are really active. And companies need those that mean you are ready for any task. You are ready for any activity. So these are some of these things that really
I see.
Yeah.
That's so inspiring. Because you come out as a phoenix. Okay, all right. So we will do a little bit game here. So it's called rapid fire round. So what we're gonna do is I will ask each one of you a questions, and within 5 seconds you need to answer. You don't need to think, just say it out. Nothing is fine. Okay, I will start with Ibrahim. I will come to you for 3 questions. Okay?
3
All right. You ready?
Sure.
Sure. Okay, you sure?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm sure, huh? Okay, the first question is that, what is the first things you did on day 1 of your internship?
Oh boy.
3, 5.
They asked me to write pitches. They said, there's a content they pitch. How to pitch a campaign.
All right.
Yeah.
Pitch is our company.
Yes, there's something called pitch. Pitch your campaign, write the content.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
All right. You did on day 1.
Yes.
It should be on 2 weeks or 3 weeks after the company you arrived.
Well, they wanted me to actually know, for example, if I meet a campaign, how do I explain to them our services our company is doing?
Oh, yeah.
Pitching is very important. How you pitch your company or service to someone is very important.
I see. Okay, next question. Describe your boss in 1 word.
Wow. Let me just say. In 1 word, I was thinking she was wow.
Wow.
Because so easygoing, And in fact, he really assisted me also. In terms of, for example, if you don't know something, you should take time to explain, to guide me to. Don't just give me the task and then move away. If you don't understand, I can always come back.
Oh, I see. Okay. Last question for you, okay? Okay. What's an expected task you have to do?
It was some analysis.
Analysis?
Yes.
What students?
Yeah. It wasn't easy for me at the beginning. Yeah, because I was giving, in fact, a chunk of data, let me call it that way, with different kind of companies, for example, different prices. So I needed to compare. If this company is selling this at this amount, how much should they sell? This company also sells. And that was my first time it wasn't in the other say.
Yeah. This even was your money.
Yeah, because she was with me, not that I was just giving it. She was together, we were on
That's more work.
Yeah, so the pressure, like you were saying, the pressure is important too. Because she was wanting to see how do you put this, how do you give me to the formula I'll enter in the Excel sheet to get it was work for another issue.
Okay, she's gonna watch it.
Yeah, like imagine if it's a big home assignment, maybe I could learn a bit. But she was with me. That wasn't easy. That's bad.
That's bad. Now we'll go to, Okay, your first question is your funniest moment during your internship.
I think my final day. My final day. Yeah, because the department that I was to department, every day I really have to work. Every day. So I think the funny day is like my final day. That day I think I didn't work and it was a good day. We celebrate, we enjoy a lot. So I think that was the day.
That's funny?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Next question is, okay, I will go.
Okay.
Last thing you Google during your internship.
What?
Last thing you Google, you search on your computer, on the internet.
I'm not clear on the question.
Last thing you Google during the
Google.
you ask Google.
Last thing that you ask, like,
I think I watched one tutorial regarding the Excel tutorial.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I might be the sound twice. It's gonna be my sound. Okay, last question for you is your first reaction to see your desk or workplace.
Because it wouldn't be easy. At that moment, like my desk, my seat, or I can say my working area or station is close to my boss.
Oh,
So whatever I'm doing, I
I know what your pressure. How many months did you do for internships?
How many?
Months.
3.
3 months to a year to your boss.
Yeah, but she's like friendly, she's responsible.
Oh.
Yeah, so but there's a lot of communication. Because that company, or I can say that institution, they can only speak money.
Oh. And
It wouldn't be easy for me. They can only speak money. And the tasks that I have to do sometimes, I need their guidance. So they have to explain to me.
Oh.
And they cannot use English.
So how did you communicate?
Okay, there is an intern from other university. So she had to call someone to interpret for me. And from there I can understand. So that's, I take it as a challenge. I started learning some basic code regarding regarding my name. I started learning some basic code. Then from there, I think I'm about to finish my internship. 1 month left. Then the lady who used to interpret, she already completed her internship. Then she left. So from there, before she left, I already had with the environment. So all the work that I'm expecting her to give me, I already have the experience. I know how I can do it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what But for the first time, I find it more challenging because she cannot explain to me, and she want to give me that. So she have to find someone to interpret for me. And from there, I can understand.
I see. Very good students. Okay. Now let's take this one. Are you ready? Okay. Your first question is a sound that reminds you of your internship.
A sound?
A sound.
Oh, a sound that reminds me. Yes. Every morning, whenever PVK is trying to mold it, it's like I said, it's a manufacturing company. Some machines are there, they have been operating for the past 10 years. They were not turned off.
Didn't turn off? Even for a moment?
Not even for once. It's like this. The company is quite big. and they have 3 shifts: morning, afternoon, and night shift.
Yeah, lots.
So it's like operating all the time. Whenever the only thing that is stopping you from hearing the sound is the soundproof. So, like when you're going to the admin office, you have to pass. I can say the length is like 50 meters, 50 to 75 meters long, whereas you have to pass through all those heavy machines and stuff like that. Sound coming from every machine. You pass one machine, they already blow your ear, you move to another. And I can say in a day, I normally go to about, let us take quality assurance, production second, 5 departments. Every day I have to go to all these 5 departments. And when I'm going to all these 5 departments, the machines will be the one to show me.
How is it? Yes.
Oh boy, I will have to try and have these yeah.
Oh,
And it is sometimes noise cancellation.
oh yeah, that's cancellation.
But trust me, sometimes you'll be chilling in the office and someone just came in. That point when they opened the door, I close it. So the first time I came here for weekend, I was just sleeping. Suddenly I hear PPK more in the crowd more. I was like, what is happening?
AIU?
Yeah, the sound is so definite.
Oh,
But
okay.
luckily they have some protective materials.
That's good. Okay, next one for you is, what phrase did your manager always say?
Well, one place my manager always tell me, okay, I can say I was one of the most stubborn guy in the game. So my manager usually have tough time with me. So I can say, the phrase that my manager always tell me is, I teach you, because she is Chinese.
Okay.
So sometimes when she says something and suddenly I did not understand, sister, I teach you already the other, yeah, sometimes she will like, I teach you, meaning he taught me that.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah, so-
already, she already explained to you.
Yes.
Okay.
But the point here is not because I don't understand, because I don't know what he is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes he'll be saying
Did
something.
he understand what you were saying?
She understood what I was saying because I'm actually, I don't have that accent like other Africans.
Oh, okay.
It's like, actually, he didn't meet someone from Uganda. So sometimes when he speaks, I'm like, sorry, can't yeah, I teach you. I say you do like this. I say, oh, okay. So as time goes on, when she says something already, then oh yeah, you taught me. But what did he just say again? So things sometimes it becomes awkward and funny in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the contact number name for him, like, I teach you
So, yeah. The moment I look at her, first thing that comes to mind, I teach you. Yeah.
Okay, so last question for you is, how many alarms did you set in every morning?
Especially my first day, I was like, I think some of that I did not turn back upstairs. That was like 4 to 5, I can say. Yeah, I sent them every 15 minutes. Or
Every 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you have a roommate?
No, I was
Okay,
living
that's
alone.
good.
Yeah. But luckily, I don't have a roommate. So the first weekend that I came here, I was killing my roommates with alarm. Every 15 minutes they have to come and turn off the alarm because I have to wake up around 6. But if I wake up young, the company is not too far, but I have some other things that I have to do, and things that happen. I don't sleep on time. So I have to set my alarm 6:30.
6,
Yeah.
6:15, 6:30, 6:45, 7.
Exactly. So from 6:37, and from 7 to 7:30 is where I have 15 minutes.
Oh,
7:15, 7:30,
so when
7:45.
did you wake up?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, sometimes I do wake up at 7, sometimes at 7:30.
Oh,
Those are the days that I really oversleep.
oh.
So the time I wake up at 6.
All right, I see. Okay, thank you. Okay, we will now go to the next sessions of our panel sessions. Okay, so we have 3 questions as well as we will go from the grind first. So these are the questions that come for your internship experience, also some of that situation and practice. You can give it to your juniors. Okay, so the first thing is, what is the toughest situations or challenge you face? How did you deal with it?
Okay, so The challenge I actually encountered during the internship for me specifically was when I was asked to, for example, I told you I had to work with my boss. She gave me a task and she was with me. So at that moment, the only skill I needed was how to work under pressure. Yes.
How to work under
Under pressure. Yes. So that was the best skill I really have. Yeah. So when you are on the field, working is very important because working life is different from students. Exactly. So having my boss with me and then having the time was not easy. I couldn't have even like the time to think where she needed it for such. And so it's very important that as a student, one of the soft skills you really need to enhance is to problem solving skills and really how you to work under pressure. How do you handle pressure? It's very important for you to know it. Of course, whenever there's pressure, stay calm. When there's pressure, don't panic. If you panic, everything will be wrong. Yeah. So I was able to stay calm. Yeah. And I didn't mind. Though she was, I didn't mind maybe for her to think that I didn't know. I even went to Google to search something, even when she was there. Yeah, that's it. So that was I could solve the issue. Better than we staying together and looking at each other. Yeah. Your ability to hold yourself in those circumstances is very important. But when you panic, you might give wrong output to them.
Yes.
Wrong results, and that's going to affect you.
And I can say this is not a good impression.
It's not. Yes, it's not really good impression. It's going to affect you. Well, imagine if they had wanted to retain you and you mess up with their data, things will go, and definitely they will not. And they might not even be willing to employ other students from your university if they notice that you were not a good role model.
Yes.
So, they might feel like, okay, these university students are always like that.
Oh.
Yes. But most of them, they think like that. Once they notice that these students will have this attitude or clear, they will categorize it as all students from them are like that.
So like, we are, for example, we are like a normal persons. Okay, from the fresh graduate to the intern people. So what did you think that makes stands out among the employee? Just not because you are intern.
Okay, what I can say it was, my ability to respond to them on time.
Oh.
Yes. Because, for example, when we have a meeting, I'll be there on time. So there was a time that we had an online meeting and my co-employee, because we were three people, 3 interns working there. So I joined the meeting earlier compared to the others. And it happened about 3 times. So my boss was happy. Yeah. So I believe that was one of the things that she was really also inspired about. Yeah. And even myself, I was proud. Because like I said, I didn't want to give a bad impression to them.
Yes.
Yeah. That is really good.
That's really good. Okay, now.
Okay, I have a couple of challenges. First, we have the technical challenge, the environmental challenge as well. So, in manufacturing companies, they use normally, most of the time, they use this software, very sophisticated software called info sideline. I never heard of this info sideline. Just used to some of this common software, Microsoft applications, Canva, or what is it, Photoshop and the likes. So this info sidelines is like this. It's like it's a software, but it can link to varieties of database from Excel, from Power BI, from different other software applications. At the same time, it can withstand a mass amount of data. So any single mistake, you can delete the whole company database. It's something that I was always thinking about. Initially, I never heard of it. Like I mentioned earlier, a word from my supervisor, sometimes I have to rethink again what exactly he said.
Yes.
Sometimes when he's explaining what she wants me to do, it's kind of a bit challenging to understand what exactly she wants. And so,
I think the best challenge is to understand people.
correct. Yes, that one is the craziest part. So, this software, I never used it before. And one thing about if you can, I believe most of you already started applying for internship. If you can check most of the internship, the requirements, they'll be telling you ability to work independently or to work alone. Um, ability to work independently does not apply to beginner on info side. Like I said, any single mistake, you can delete everything that they have been working for the past 50 years.
Yes.
That's correct. My supervisor have been working in that company since 1995 before I was born. She understand everything about the software, inside, outside, top, bottom, and she expect you to understand it like the way she understand it. So sometimes I have to sit alone, try to chat GPT, whatever I want to do. If she asks me to do something, I don't want to ask twice, so I just try to chat GPT or check on YouTube. It's So sometimes when I go back, I even try to take a course on that side. Alhamdulillah, I'm doing it well. But I can say that was one of my biggest challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like I said, noise and stuff like that. But those are just things that we can manage. So I can say.
Okay. Yeah. So for this session, we will go for one more question. Okay. So, so the question is that when you were demotivated or overwhelmed, what kept you keep going?
Come again? The question, please.
Okay, I will read it. When you were demotivated or overwhelmed, what kept you keep going?
Okay, so specifically, sure, for sure, there was a time I was demotivated because remember I told you I was taking that internship while doing still in the AIU because I was also mandatory. I was really overwhelmed with the tasks.
Can I see, is it the max level? Okay.
Oh, you stuff. Don't tell me yourself. Then it means that that is very good.
Is it okay? Okay.
It's something that what I said. Can I do maybe spend the chance? What? You don't even touch it. Yeah, I think it was now it is way that thing. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah. So at times when I was overwhelmed, it was into a task. I have a lot of tasks to do. And another issue was to reach out to customers or to pitch your company to customers without getting a response was not easy.
Yes.
You feel like there's no impact on what you are doing. Everyone will always want to see results, the results of your effort.
Yes.
But when you put in effort and you don't get the results, it might be discouraging.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a bit disturbed about it. And the more reason why I was disturbed was it was commission based. It was commission based. I think it's charge. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's from the charge.
It's okay. Can take it.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, my company, the pay was based on commission. So my ability to successfully attract customers or to convert those customers into leads will actually give me determine the amount I'll receive. So me reaching out to them without getting a feedback was very demotivating. Yeah. But then I had to keep going, especially looking at the skills I wanted to acquire from the company. Because my boss, she always give me new ideas also, introduce me to new things. So even though I was not getting a response and the pay was very less, but then yeah, the skills acquisition was very important. So it's very important when you to our juniors who also be applying for internship, when you get there, the pay might be less, but remember, try to always get the best out of the company in terms of the skills more than the pay. Pay is important, but what will you carry back? Because remember, when you are going to apply for a permanent job, they'll look at your skills. So if you put something on your CV, but you yourself you can't do it, it's going to affect your reputation because you put it on your CV and the company will say, okay, this guy can do it. They won't give you guidance again. So that's why it's very important during the internship. Focus on acquiring skills. Focus on acquiring, even if the pay is less. Yeah, so I could have just stopped the job because of the pay, but I didn't. Yes.
So good.
Okay. So I think from my side, what demotivates me, I think is regarding going there every day.
Oh.
Because I could remember I have the expectation. When I apply, like I have the experience since now I'm a student here. So I have the time, anytime I can go to class based on what I want. But when I went there for my first day, we had the orientation. So they let me know what is the rule and regulation of the company or the institution. Then one of their rules, you as an intern, you have to go there by time. We have to arrive there by 8. If you add even one single minute by 8, that day they will not pay you. Yes, because they are paying daily. They are paying daily. So if you add even one single minute, so we have the punch card, and your punch card will indicate red color, means you are late. Yes, yeah, means you are late. Yeah. So I used to go there every day. So what is annoyed me is working every day in the morning. Yeah, because before I don't have time management. I don't have time management. So I used to go there. I can remember when I started my internship, I never go there late because first day I know it is orientation day. So no matter what, I have to prepare. I have to go there. I have to arrive in time. But when I had the orientation program, then they don't like to. They intend to come late. Then they have this kind of policies. Then I put my. I have the intention that up to the till end of my internship, I will make sure that I always go there in time. So, but some of the students that we used to go together, some of them they got an accident whereby they are late, and it comes to the time whereby the HR accident, they have to even write the memo. If they write the memo, they have to send that memo to their supervisor. Supervisor have to sign with their punch card to give the reason why they are late. And they are late at that particular day because of the raining. It's very heavy. They are late because of the raining. The grab is hard to get. And there is not even assurance that when even if they write that memo, it can be accepted or not. So it's like for me, it's like demotivated me, like going there every day, every day, every day. I was tired.
How did you feel like one day you were still student, next day you already?
Weekends, I feel happy weekends because I know on weekend I'm not going there. I'm not going anywhere or rest. Then I will prepare for the next week. So when it comes to weekend, I will feel happy. But I think middle of my internship, there was some of my friend that they are saying, okay, what do you think if they give us the extension? Are you really? They even give us the survey. I can remember they even give us the survey. Yeah, before we are about to finish, they give us the survey, and their survey they ask us, are we really to continue after our internship? No. As you know, because that is not my expectation. I expect maybe at least you have they can give you a chance whereby if there is any issue you can explain. So, but for them, their policy, no, very strict. Yes. So I think it's I feel demotivated,
I love that.
So, what do you want to give advice to your juniors?
especially AIU students. Please, time management is very important. Time management is very important. We have to be punctual. If it is 8, means 8. It is if it is 7 means 7. There is no additional. Some of the company they cannot tolerate this. I had the experience from my friend. He worked in KL in one of the company, and first day he went there. When he went there, he went around maybe he had 20 minutes late. Then they call all the top management. They put him in the middle. They ask him why are you late? Because we cannot tolerate this. Yeah, Allah, they asked him why are you late? We cannot tolerate this. Then he told them because we are far away from the company, it's hard for us to get the transport. This is the problem. For us, we cannot tolerate this. So we'll give you accommodation in our company because we cannot tolerate late. So AIU students, I know they have this kind of habits, not being punctual. So when it comes to the workplace, you have to be punctual. Whatever they say in terms of being punctual, if they say 8 means 8. There is no additional time. Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, I can say things that demotivated me during the course of my life. I'm someone that is like quick when it comes to learning stuff. So I was not like I have no problem with the tasks that I was doing. It's just similar to what I mean you said. Uh, I go to a point that I feel like I no longer have life. Yeah, it's just like I was living in a loop. You know, loop. things that repeating. Yes, you wake up, do your things, pray. You don't even eat because you don't even have that time. You wake up, pray, prepare, go to work. Come back, eat, sleep, wake up, go to work, come back, eat, sleep. On Saturday, you sleep the whole day. Sunday, you prepare for Monday. Monday, you are back to work.
So you feel like you're trapped.
Yeah, and exactly. That's exactly what happened. And I wasn't. You don't have any friends there.
Oh, so
That
you
was-
didn't go around.
No, I mean, I sometimes I do go around, but it's nothing compared to AIU, where as everyone.
Yes.
No, I feel like
I don't want to
honestly,
work.
I don't really think this is the life. But what keeps me going is I always have this belief. I don't know if it is true or not, but a man's tears is mistaken for weakness.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Knock it down.
If a man cries, I mean, if a lady cries, oh, she's so suffocated. If a man cries, get out. Your people, your fellows are working. You are here crying. That is the difference.
Yeah.
So that is why whenever I think of it, I always have this in mind. This is the beginning.
Okay.
Imagine it's an internship. Imagine if you have full-time
Full-time.
work, full-time job. Imagine if you have full-time job. Things become different.
Yes.
Not just that, when you have a whole wife standing, your parents are there and all those things, then the responsibility duplicates.
Yes.
So I say right now, I don't have a wife. I'm here, staying alone. I can eat anything. I can just go. And I'm still complaining because of the work. Imagine if I go to a point that the responsibilities are
Of others.
then I say this is nothing compared to what is coming.
So what makes you like, for example, for us, like just going to work, we're not ready. We're not ready to face the problem. We're not ready to meet the people that we never met before. So what makes you ready for that?
Don't worry, you'll be ready. you know, one thing is very important, which is networking.
Yes.
That is why sometimes you need to find ways to be used to people, because sometimes people will not approach you. You have to find a way to approach them. People will not come to you and tell you, I want to be your friend. You have to find a way to be their friend. Especially in the workplace, whereas I can say, let's say my work, the one that I was doing, it is a task that involves a lot of people. Like I said, I have to go to at least 5 departments a day. You understand? So to be ready for those things, I mean, to be able to complete that, you need to be ready for that. And I was someone, like I mentioned, with some of these activities that I engaged in before, I have no problem in dealing with people. You understand? I say I was SRC, I was vice president of Gambia Student Association, vice president of volleyball. I was the entrepreneurship and this one exco of peers. At the same time, I have been speaker in different events and stuff like that. So going to approach them, even though they were strangers to me, but sometimes you need to what we call have the guts to go and approach them. When I go there,
Courage.
the courage to go and approach. When I go there initially, I can say, let me tell you one thing, especially in a Chinese environment. I mean, that company.
You're working Chinese environment. We already
Correct.
typed it. Yeah.
Everyone knows their work. They are fully committed to their work. They don't have your time. You need to have their time, but they don't have your time. So when I go there, initially things were so crazy to the extent that I have to go to the website, company website, looking at what to do. But I had memorized everything. What should I do? Now I started to visit some of them. Yeah, let me how you think I'm really smart at doing it. Then in case you have anything, I'm free to help. So for now, I'm not going PCS. Yeah, shut up. And that's how I began to build position. You understand? So later, I mean, as time goes on, sometimes they will call Usman, yes, are you going to logistic? Yes, I can be one. I want you to prepare this document, print it, and give it to so I need some. Usman, yes, I can do production. Yeah, prepare so that is how I build trust, and that is how I build my relationship. Yeah, my relationship.
Okay. Okay. So can we go one more question?
Sure. So,
Very good. Okay, so one more question is that in what ways or did your internship prepare you for your current job or your future career?
okay.
So actually, yeah, it has actually prepared me. So, for example, I had the chance to explore, let's say, different software specifically. See, the zero accounting software I made mention about is actually is used for accounting purposes. I had little skills on it, but then during the internship, I was able to actually enhance much more skills in it. And aside that, also the I've never learned anything about sales, how sales like cold calling, cold emailing, how those things work. Exactly. The sales people do. Uh-huh. So, but having understood all those things, it actually helped me. After our convocation, the graduation, even though I'm still doing masters, but then I applied for a job. So when they checked my CV, I put these two experiences, experience as sales and that of the accounting area. They needed someone as an admin to be admin. So as admin, they added that having basic skills about accounting, for example, handling accounts payable or just to be able to prepare invoices will be an added advantage. So me having it gave me an upper hand. So I did interview even everything was good. But even though I didn't get the job because it got to a point I was a foreigner. That is the main reason, And they noticed that I don't have a permanent, a working visa. And it was unfortunate that they cannot make it a part time or even internship also. So that's why I didn't go for it. But then it has actually helped me in terms of the skills I acquired also. So that's why I was saying that you see during the internship it's very important to try your best as an intern to learn from them. Even if let's say you cannot learn within that short duration, but try to note down the most important skills that the company prioritizes so that even after internship you will be able to enhance your skills on them. You might not need it today, but later on you will need it. So it's very important to always analyze what are the sought after skills in this area. What companies usually expect. Because as an intern, you get to know that okay, this is what the salespeople normally do. This is what accountant the skills they normally do. 3 months you'll not be able to learn it, but you will have a roadmap that's before your convocation or maybe 1 year within that duration. You should be able to master yourself in those skills. Yeah. So these things has actually helped me.
Simple, we can say, but it's so powerful, right?
Yeah. So, you,
How about you, Dina?
okay.
Can we check the mic?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's similar to Ibrahim. First, those experiences that you got from those expertise, you need to enhance because you're not just there to deliver your tasks, but you are just there to learn as well and to try to enhance the experience that you got. So as long as you have those skills and experience, so you need to enhance. So from there, it give you a alert whereby this is how it works in a real life, in a real working scenario. So it will equip you with the experience and knowledge, even if you have to apply for the permanent work.
Yeah.
So you really have to enhance because, as he said, 3 months you cannot learn everything, but at least you have the basic. And as long as you have the basic, means you are in the right direction.
Yeah.
So from there, you can start enhancing. So it's really good to try to enhance whatever skills that you could find them because one or the other, those skills will help you as long as you have the intention to apply the work in some of the companies. So those skills can be useful for you. But if you say this one, you will not enhance those skills, maybe after you finish, you only fast your course because it's one of the requirements. Since we know that it's one of the requirements that if we are to do internship, they have to assess us based on what we have done. So okay, that's maybe my internship. I just want to pass.
Oh.
If I pass, the skills I got, it's no matter. But it's very important because if you try to enhance, that's really show you that this is the way, and this is just start the journey. You start the journey. So as you are keeping going, then from there you have the experience. Your experience, as long as you are going, it will expand. to the expert. Yeah.
So we will say never stop.
Never stop.
Learning.
Yeah, never stop.
Okay.
Okay. You know, what is in the internship that prepared me for future jobs or future outcomes? You see, internship is having two different types of tests. One is the employer testing you,
Yes.
how well you can do the job, how well you know. The other thing is yourself to test yourself.
Yes.
You know, there are these things that are internship, that are in internship. Internship tests your patience. It tests how well you can be committed to something. These are two things that I also observe. Internship tests how well you can maintain your patience, how well you can be committed to something. Because every day you are having reasons to quit.
Oh.
Every day you are having reasons to quit. Reasons upon reasons upon reasons. But what keeps you going is what is preparing you for your future.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can say, sometimes just certain things that you are doing during the internship. If someone wants to do those things with you in the school here, I can say you would not like it that much. I mean, you would not even like to proceed with it. But the simple reason is you know them. You are used to them. They're your lecturers, for example, if this your lecturers. They're your lecturers, they are understanding and stuff like that. But in a business organization, they don't know you.
Yes, you don't know that.
You don't know them. At the same time, they are not always there for the best interest of you. They are there for the best interest of the
We
business.
have to depend on ourselves.
Exactly. So everything that you are doing, it has to be the best interest of the organization and the best interest of yourself.
That's true.
You understand? You are interested in yourself. At the same time, your employer is interested in what you do can bring for you.
Exactly.
So there are two things. I can say the internship really, really helped me in how well to maintain what is best for me as well as for my. I can say there are a lot of things.
Okay, mashallah.
Okay, thanks. So we only have two more sections. One is just like a little bit quiz like before. So it won't be so much boring. And after that we're gonna have a final. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, the quiz. This one is we call it this or that. So you need to choose between two options. Okay. Same goes to I will go with three questions for each one of you. So you need to choose within 5 seconds. All right? Okay. I will give.
You can start with Osman.
Yeah, let's start with Usman first. Okay, Usman, whether you want to choose teamwork or solo text,
Sorry?
teamwork or solo work.
Okay, so I have to say teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah, I
Okay.
have to say teamwork.
All right.
Yeah, the simple reason is sometimes certain jobs, like I said, my work there is not something that you have to do from start to finish. You know, when it comes to sales, you can do from start to finish. When it comes to HR hiring, you can do from start to finish. You can conduct interview, whatsoever. But this, when it comes to plan and buyer, let's take pure teamwork.
Pure
You have
teamwork.
to start from here, stop here. Another department start from here, stop here.
Oh, it's
Another one start,
collaboration.
yes.
Oh,
So
I
I would
see.
say teamwork.
Okay, you can continue.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next question is, you want to work in office or remote?
I would say in office.
It
is quite hectic.
But there's still one positive message in remote.
Right now, I'm still working remote, but I would say what you can gain in office is different from what you can gain remote.
The environment.
Yeah. When it comes to convenience, when it comes to, I can say,
Comfort.
yeah, comfort, clearly remote. One, you can do anything. Like, as I'm speaking to you, I already point in. If I just go, I just continue with my tasks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it was in office, you can be seeing me here. So I can say, there can be there can be
Advantages.
concept, yeah, advantages and disadvantages, but still what you can get in the office from what you can get here.
Okay,
I'll
last
say
question for you.
it's
Last question is, you want a feedback from your boss or you want a freedom from your boss?
it's a tough one, man. That is a very tough one. Sometimes
One thing also we need to understand, having freedom from your boss is not the best for you.
Yes.
Some boss might not give you that freedom.
Mm-mm.
The simple reason is because they want you in group.
Yes.
You understand? We all know we are from student, being a student. Yeah, the lecturer is tutoring you. The lecturer is there for everything, trying to soften their voice, trying to soften their words. Yeah, you have to do like this. Yeah, the research proposal, the methodology, for example.
figure.
Yeah, you have to do like this. Yeah, just trying to train you.
Yeah.
When the organization, nah, they don't have that.
You do or not?
Yeah, you have to do it.
I have teach you.
Yeah, I just you. So that is it. Like, even though I may not like certain things that I consider as not freedom, but looking deep down, it's like for my best interest.
Oh,
So I would say feedback.
feedback. Very nice choice.
I would say.
Let's go down with it. Okay, you ready?
Yes, please.
Okay. So your first question is: you want a lunch break or you want a power nap?
I can say that.
Why?
There is a because sometimes the work is hectic. And we have the brain.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes the things can be very complicated. So for me, sometimes if the things is complicated, so I need to at least have a rest, think about it. So at that moment, my brain can be fresh. I can come up with a lot of ideas. But at that moment, if I have to continue, I can make a lot of rubbish. So that's why I need my nap. Whereby I have some rest, I can maybe have some nap for 30 minutes. Even 15 minutes, okay. 10 minutes, it's okay. Yeah. Then from there, my brain.
Okay. So you need to rest your brain.
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Now, one more question for you is: you want to learn new skills or you want to cut pay more?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I thought you're gonna choose pay more because you're a business student.
Yeah. No. Everything you have to analyze it. You
Yeah.
understand? There, you are there. Let's say you went there as an intern.
Mm-mm.
Intern doesn't mean that this is your work career.
Yes.
But whatever you learn there, you will go for it, maybe forever, whatever you learn in that particular environment. And it will really help you in your main goal. Because every intern have his goal. Maybe let's say others, they just want to learn in the particular environment, and from there, so it may help them to prepare for their future work. While others, they are there, maybe they just want to get the money or something like this and to fulfill the requirement from the university. Okay, if you choose the money you can get them, but you can spend the money. You understand?
Yes.
But if you get the new experience,
Yes.
it will be more good for you, even in the future, to use that experience, and it can bring something that you didn't expect.
That's true.
You understand? So that's why learning something always is very important.
Yes.
It will expand your thinking.
All right.
You understand? It will expand your thinking.
Yes. You remind me of one of our phrase in Myanmar. We call it like a money can be stolen, but a knowledge cannot be stolen.
Yes, definitely true. Yeah. Yes.
All right. That's good. Okay. Last question for you.
Okay.
You want a 5-minute break every hour or 30-minute break every 4 hours?
30 minutes break for you.
Oh, because of our net.
Because I think if 5 minutes, I don't think you can even commit it to work fully
Yeah.
based on the expectation and everything. But at least 5 hours, whatever you are doing, 5 hours, I think you do something reasonable. So even if you get some free time to rest, so it's something that's meaningful.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Now let's go to Ibrahim.
Yes.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, sure. So the first question for you is: you want to be micromanaged or you want to left company completely alone?
I want to be at the control to make it. Yes, because
Let's choose under pressure.
because the thing is, as a young person growing, you need guidance. Yes. And at the growing stage, we are going to encounter challenges. So you see, when you are completely left alone, you feel like you are the boss already.
Yes.
You don't feel the process of growing.
Oh my.
But it's very important to get the guidance from your superiors and supervisors because they've walked through that journey.
Yes.
So having that kind of guidance is training you also for the future. If you are completely left alone compared to someone who was, let's say, managed by or under someone, that person in the future might become better than you. Because remember, working with such a superior, the person will tell you his own experiences. And why do we always talk about experience? Experience is important because when we go through something, we are going to encounter certain circumstances that a person with no experience will not get. So if you manage or we are working on someone, definitely is better.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So second question for you is, you want to do Google Sheet or Microsoft Excel? Because you do the accounting, right?
Yes. Okay, I see Google Sheet.
Oh.
Yes, you know why? Excel, Google Sheet, for me, it's Excel. Once my laptop comes off, I'll be able to. I'm going to go to the tool later. I said, Johnny, if I'm pushing sometimes, I don't even have to off my laptop properly because I know they'll always come back and it's in there. And for me, Excel seems a bit complicated, even though they almost have the same features.
Yes, yes.
But I prefer
Google Sheet because it's auto save.
Yes, that's the most important thing. Yeah.
Last question for you is, you want a boss who emails at midnight, or you want a one who calls during lunch? Because I think we all think
No.
these two type of boss.
Yeah, same thing. Yes. Wow. Someone distracted my sleep or my lunch. Which one should I choose? I think
You want a power nap or
I think it should be the lunch hack.
Oh, right.
Because I feel like I'll be able to
Sleep.
Yes, I'm going to sleep. Because sleep is important to
Rest
get
your
ready
mind.
for the next day.
Oh, right.
Yeah. For lunch, it's like this.
Ibrahim is not sleep. No, I'm gonna work.
Exactly. Yeah. So that is it. Yeah. Definitely I'll prefer. It's email.
Okay. So I see. So this is our last section. So this is the pre-college Q&A sessions from HRM Club.
It's time to start.
I think it's not.
I mean, we will only have 2 questions. Okay, so the first question is, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so how can students find internship effectively without sending 100 applications and getting no response?
I think to make it very precise, first, you need to check the job description because that is one of the criteria that the student used to miss. They just apply randomly, and some of the companies they cannot even contact you. Why? Because from the first step, you are disqualified. So it's really good to check job description thoroughly. If you are qualified based on what they describe, you can try to apply. If you are not qualified, you can try to check another opportunity. That's the first. Secondly, you need to measure or you need to identify your goal. You understand?
Yeah.
Some of the company, like every company, is looking for an impact. But you as an intern, or you as someone who want to go there, contribute and at the same time to learn, you have to have some strength whereby you may feel, okay, I have something that this company can offer me this position. You understand? Because it's competitive.
Yes, competitive one.
You
It's
understand?
not just us who are graduating from this university.
Yes. So as long as you have something that you can, that you think you can contribute to their impact, so it's only about of the things that will help you in order to get the right position. So I think if you follow these 2 tips, it can help you to avoid applying tons of applications. Yes. But sometimes, even if you follow this, sometimes it's by lucky. Especially, the opportunity is very limited for the international students.
Yes.
You are qualified. You understand? Based on the job description, everything. But they can even call you for interview. But at the end, after your interview successful, like you may feel, I already got this position. The last question in your interview, they ask you, okay, are you local or international? That question will disqualify you. Yeah, that question will disqualify you.
Yeah.
That single question can disqualify you.
Yeah. So
You understand? So you really have to be patient. And for the international student, I will advise them to always apply for the international company. It will give them opportunity. It will give them many chance rather than just apply for the local companies. Local, they consider locals. Why? Because they are dealing with the locals. While international student, they need you as an international because their target customers is not only local. You understand?
Yes.
So if you're an international student, give more variety to the international companies. If you're a local student, you can give the try to the local companies. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Osman?
Okay. From my point of view, some of these tips that can really help you avoid you from applying for so many companies. There is none.
There's no.
Apply for so many companies, whether you like it or not, you will.
Okay.
Rejection, whether you like it or not, you will. If, the simple reason, maybe this might not apply to locals, but internationals, yes, you have to. You have to apply as much as you can. Yeah, you have to apply as. You know how many application, this job, applications that I use? I use LinkedIn.
Indeed.
I use Indeed. I use Jobstreet. I use Hiredly. There's another one. I forgot the name. I don't know. Five of I use Google also to check. I use so many. But my best option, Facebook.
Oh.
I got
Facebook.
11 offers, all of them from Facebook.
Oh.
11, all of them from Facebook. For Jobstreet, with all those 5 applications that I mentioned, is only one that I got. And a day I can apply for more than 100 companies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what do you think is that one they should start preparing for internships? There is like a time that is too early for them, or we need to start as much as possible early ahead.
Okay, I can say when it comes to internationals, most of the time you don't have an offer months before your internship.
Yes.
Because sometimes they might consider you, for example, if it is like a month before the beginning of your internship. But suddenly they might see another one, for example, local or whatever, that can be a best fit.
Yeah.
Yes, for that. And interns, one thing these companies are looking for in interns, sometimes they prefer interns that can really continue after their internship.
For good full-time contract.
Yes. But if they are to give full-time contract, it has to be based on their company. For example, it's easier for you to give full-time offer to locals than
Yes, because of visa costs.
correct. Or that legal documents and stuff like that. So I would say it's good to start early to know the process, but I would say 2 months will be okay.
2 months.
Yeah, 2
Before
months.
intern.
Yeah, before you enter.
Oh,
Maximum of 2 months before you enter.
okay. I did that. It's 2 months. How about Ibrahim? I'll go to last question
Okay.
of the talk. Okay, the last question is that was it hard transitions from an intern to a full-time job in a company, and what helped you make that leap?
For me, if I have to answer this question, even though I don't have the experience, but I will try to connect based on my teaching
You
experience. I don't
can
have
give suggestions.
Yeah, I don't have the experience in terms of the being full time, but I will try to connect based on my internship experience. You know, every person he have his own goal. When I did my internship, I realized that I don't think I can be a full time worker. Yes, because based on what I experienced there, like the time management, the way you are monitoring, so like I don't think I can do a full time work. So from there, it's give me an alert whereby I have to try to be independent first. Because if I say I cannot work, this means that I have to be someone who is giving. Or I have to find a way whereby I can be independent. Since maybe I feel like I cannot work under someone who does supervision and everything. So internship and being full-time worker is quite similar, but it's totally different. But from there, I can say like it to give you the hints to test how it should be in the real life when you apply for the full time. So from there, you can try to measure.
Yes.
You can try to measure.
All right. This one.
Okay. What was your question?
Okay, I'll repeat the question again. Okay, was it hard transitions from an intern to a full-time job in a company? And what helped you make that leap?
Okay, like he said, looking at this point, I can say at some point, since I transitioned from being an intern to contract to a contract, I can say it is hard only if the intern was quite unmanageable on your end.
Mhm.
But while you were an intern, if you were able to manage it all those conditions that we are going to transition won't be a big issue. Because sometimes the pressure of being an employee, full-time employee, is different from the pressure of being it's time you are fresh first time. This is everything is quite new to you and stuff like that. So I would say transitioning is not quite hard. Yeah, transitioning. Maybe when it comes to transitioning from one job
Job to
to
another.
to another, that one is a different story. But if it is in the same organization, the same job and stuff like that, you are used to everything that you have been doing. So I would say it's not quite hard compared to being a fresh intern.
So we feel like there is chance for us to have a permanent position in that company.
Correct. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes before you bring yourself first, internally there is a difference between internal impression and external impression. Internally, you can bring yourself first or whatsoever, but externally, let the company sees that you bring the company first.
Yes.
That is what give them joy. You understand?
Yes.
Once the company really sees that you are really coming up with,
Capable.
really committed to whatsoever they come up with, then there might be a chance.
Chance for us.
After I finished this place, they wanted to offer me a full time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but looking at the nature of it, I am really not into
The workplace.
yeah. I'm into the workplace, but I was not quite okay. There are certain terms in the offer that I was not okay with.
Or
This includes the payroll as well. And on the other hand, I really want to have masters. Yeah,
first.
yeah, first. And also after that, they told me that okay, how about we give you a part time or whatever. But staying in Penang and working there, coming here, having classes or whatsoever, it's quite hectic for me. And I'm still considering that offer, even though I did not take it yet. So I am finding ways to come up with certain opportunities on campus. If I'm able to come up with site assistant and teaching assistant, then I don't need that offer.
Yeah.
But if I go to a point and I feel like that offer is in my best interest, then I will go for it.
I think if you go for the teaching assistant, we will win again.
That's right.
For sure, right?
That's right.
Okay, Ibrahim?
So I think I have to also divert the question a bit since I transitioned from intern to a student again. Because I'm still doing masters. Yeah, so but personally I think it wouldn't be a big issue with the condition, or it depends on it. Because if let's say during the internship, the most important thing you have to do is just to give out your best. I believe in effort. So if you put in your effort during the internship, it's going to help you. And I believe that will ease the transition from an intern to a full-time job. So when I say put in the effort, it's about during the internship, trying to get, like I was saying, the skills, what we are going to get out of the company. The experience. Yes. Don't just do because you want to graduate. It's a mandatory requirement. No. It's something that will help you yourself. So you always have to put in your effort to get the maximum opportunity out of the company.
The best.
Because you're the best. Remember, you are working with people with 10 years, 15 years experience when you're doing internship. So if you put in your best, you inspire them. When you inspire them, who knows, they might retain you like Osman when they wanted to retain him.
Yes.
So it's about you putting in the needed best of effort. So once you finish and you feel like, okay, you want to continue working, it's fine. They might be paying you. If you want to be a student, do your master, that's also fine. The skills will become useful later.
Yes, true.
But the moment there was no effort, trust me, everything is going to be good. The transition is going to be good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So it's very important to always put in your best.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are giving you a chance.
It
Just
is a
grab
chance that is it. Just grab it. If you have a better plan, also that is it. But there's no way you put in your efforts and that effort will not help you later on.
Oh,
You might not notice it today, but in the future it's going to help you in one way or the other.
yes. Since you're talking about the master, how is your guys' master experience?
I would say master. I would say it is. I would say it is not easy.
Easy.
Why? Because I would prefer coursework. You know, we are doing masters by research. No, someone, most of the students don't ask. It's just one paper, right? One answer. Why is it not easy? And they've been doing project. I said it's not like that. You see, every statement you write, you must defend it. Why you said so.
Yes.
And you always have to give the reason, the supporting statement. And with this one, it's a very intensive one. The only easy part of it is like the flexibility. But you need self-discipline. Because you don't go to class always like coursework
This
undergraduate.
time.
So you see, if you are not self-disciplined, by the time you realize the time has passed. Yeah. But I would have preferred coursework because I can graduate faster and I will know the exact time I'm graduating.
Yes.
But with this research, it is until I'm done. I only graduate when I'm done with it. So you see, like it's not like coursework. No matter what, I will write exams. I have to go to class.
Yeah.
I write exams, then I know that okay, one semester already gone. I move to next semester.
Yeah, for one semester?
Yes.
Oh.
You see, but you cannot see the progress clearly compared to someone doing coursework. If coursework is, I feel like okay, I can easily graduate. I just have to write exams and I'm gone. But with this one, I have to go and do defense, come back, write again, change.
So what semester are you guys gonna have for masters? What
4 semesters.
3 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, right.
But like I said, until you finish.
Oh.
You might not graduate. So you see, that's why they give a maximum of 4 years. 2 years, if you finish, you can. But the maximum you must finish is 4 years. Yeah, because they know that the research journey is not easy.
Easy.
That is why it's standard thing across many countries. They normally do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
But I would have preferred coursework for sure. Right? Like, not easy.
This is really the information that we need to know from the actual people who are experiencing right now.
Yeah. But it's also different. See, I'm not saying that as a student, if you graduate, you don't go and do masters in research. We will try to analyze, for example, if you have a part-time job, the research will help you.
Yes.
And this also depends if you want to enter in academia, let's say in the teaching field, that one can doing research might help you. But if you want to work in industry, yeah, it's good you can just go for coursework. So it depends on your career also.
Okay. I have actually one question for you.
Okay.
From the list. Actually, you are specialized in PPA marketing.
Yes.
And you did your internship in the second company for accounting.
Yes.
So I believe these are a little bit different from your you have learned in the classroom when you go to the beyond classroom in the office. So how did you change your concept, your view? Because everything you learn is related to the market. It might not be really specialized in accounting. So did you need to learn even from the basic start from the scratch just to be able to catch up in your office?
Actually, not from the scratch, because as I said earlier, they asked me to do that a particular task based on my transcript. So what I say to the students, please, whatever you are learning in the university theory, please concentrate. Concentrate. Make sure you have knowledge on that particular things. I can remember I take my accounting course online during COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
Online. And it was so hectic. Online I have the chance to do everything. I cannot even concentrate. But I dedicate my time. I try to go single everything to learn about it. It's helped me to have basic knowledge regarding Excel's interface, something with interface and everything. So that's really helped me from the beginning when they asked me to calculate something.
Yes.
Well, of course, I need to learn, but I have the basic. So I need to know how I can apply this formula what is the best solution for me if I encounter this? How can I try to solve this problem? So it's really not easy, but if you try to have, because they will not give you something that is not based on your
Out of the pit.
out of your maybe something that you learn from theoretical way.
Yeah.
They will give you something that they think you learn from theoretical, but now you need to apply it to practice. So it's good. Always what you think you learn here as a theory, try to at least it even as basic step, because they may ask you to apply that.
Alright.
And if you didn't apply that, it will give bad impression. First, you particularly, your country, your university. You understand?
Yes.
Because they rate you based on the expectation. So try whatever you have, at least you have the basic.
Alright.
Because that's the moment that I realized that accounting is very important. Before, I was like, why are you, as a student, also specializing with marketing? Why should I take this course related to accounting, financial planning, and others? But at the end, I realized that in the industry, they can give you work based on what they think you learn as a theory in their university. Not even few as your field, but they can give you even sometimes. I heard from my friend, he's media student, but they can give him tax that is not pure related to the media.
Yeah.
And he's still doing the tax in media. Even me, like they are working together with marketing department and also accounting department. So their work is like similar. So I used to have a little tax in the marketing department, but my major tax, it was in accounting department.
I see.
You understand?
Yes.
So they collaborate together.
Yes.
So if you don't have that particular knowledge, then from there it may be bad expression for them, because based on your transcript, they show you see you have this kind of that theoretical knowledge, but now they ask you to apply that theoretical knowledge
In practical.
in practical. You cannot even do one step.
Yes. That's true.
So that's is very bad impression.
That's
So
really good.
please, whatever you learn as a theory, at least try to have basic idea
Yes.
how you can implement this,
That's true.
even with the guidance and everything. Yes.
Because like we don't want to go just like when they give us a test, we don't want to go. The first thing that we don't want to say, no, I don't know. The first thing I want to say is like, okay, I will try.
Yes.
That's true, right?
Because, as I said, first day they asked me, no need to do anything. I just study the behavior of the company. But the second day they asked me, okay, I was expecting for them to give me something related to my field.
No.
Then they said, okay, when so in your transcript, you took course called accounting. Okay, can you help me with this task?
Oh,
I said, okay, let me try.
okay.
I checked the what do you call the balance sheet, everything of the company. It's okay. Let me try. And they're asking me, they give me some information. Okay, this is the percentage of something. This is the percentage of the person that you should apply in order to calculate this. So please, can you help me to calculate that? I said, okay, let me try. I tried it for the first time. I did it wrong. I asked her, okay, can you please check? She said, okay, I mean, this is wrong. This is how you can do it. This is how you can do it. This is how you can do it.
Yeah.
But here you are correct.
Yeah.
But here you make it wrong. That's the reason why you get the wrong answer. The step, you understand, the step that I follow in order to get my answer is correct. But the data that I use is incorrect.
Alright.
You understand? Because why? I don't have the knowledge much in accounting.
Yes, that's
Because I have to know if this company have their credit and debit. So which kind of items is credit? I consider as credit. What kind of items is considered as debit? So I don't have that much knowledge. But the step that I follow is quite good. You understand?
Yes.
So it's always good to know the basic.
Oh,
Yes.
so there can be a time that we need to go back to the internship to accounting first.
Right. It can be. Yeah.
Right. So this is all. So from you guys, do you want to give any suggestions or advices to your juniors?
Okay. To the genius, please, punctuality is very important. Punctuality is very important. Not every company contradicts our behavior. We, as an international or local, we need to adapt to the environment.
Yes.
Let's say if AIU contradicts our punctuality, the way that we behave, So if we find ourselves in others' environment, so we need to adopt
Yes.
how they will behave. That show really who we are. Because those people can describe us based on what we are doing. But as long as we are doing what they are doing, they think we are good people. You understand? That's the first. Secondly, challenges, is everywhere.
Everywhere.
We cannot avoid challenges. So you can categorize challenges based on your success.
Yes.
Because you cannot achieve something that is concrete without having those challenges. If you achieve something that you may think is concrete or is beneficial in your life, so trust me, sometimes it will not last. So as long as you have something that is concrete and you want to achieve or you aim to achieve, so definitely you have to put in your mind that challenges is coming. So the best solution for you is to try to come with the solutions for those challenges.
Okay.
Yes, don't panic. So everything is happy. Don't work hard. So that's not about it.
All right, thank you. I just want to say one main thing. One advice is, see, when you graduate, the certificate is just a paper. It's not enough.
It's a paper.
The bachelor's degree you will have, it's just a ticket. For example, you advertise a job. It's a ticket for you to get into an interview.
Okay.
Or it's a ticket to show that, okay, this guy can do it. But not to give you the job.
All right.
When you buy a bus ticket, it shows that you can travel, isn't it?
That's true.
So the certificate is also a ticket to show that you can work.
One-way ticket or two-way ticket?
It's a one-way ticket. It's a one-way ticket. Now, when I say it is not enough, it's very important to put on or to have skills. I applied for a particular job. In fact, the kind of skills they needed was very intense. I even came across one internship application. They needed the skills. I said, these people, do they really want an intern? But the pay was very high, about 3,000 a year.
Right.
But the kind of expectation they need you, the intern, to have was not a joke. So please, it's very important to have skills. Of course, it takes time, but remember, it's about you making progress little by little. See, poverty is, we are all from underprivileged backgrounds.
Yes, different.
From poor homes to we got scholarship here. Poverty is not the main problem. The main problem is you being the same person always.
Oh.
Without making progress in your life. To make that progress, learning skills is very important. You are going to be doing so much hard things that is going to help you in the future to avoid the future hard things. And as a student, the only thing you need right now is please learn skills. Now, for you to go, you must also know what kind of skills should I learn.
Yes.
Now, you have to ask yourself, what is your career value? We have two broadly: academia, if you want to engage this in teaching for, or industry. Wherever you want to get yourself into, learn about the skills that aligns with that.
That's true.
If it is you want to be an accountant, what are the highly sought after skills companies might prioritize? Don't go around and be learning everything. Of course, it might help later, but like you said, specialization is very important. So identify who you want to be. If you graduate, the people will not get you anything without any skills. Thank you.
All right.
Well, thank you so much. Since we have come to the end of the session, these are just some of the key takeaways that I would like to give to my fellow students. You are going, but have this in mind. It's true that you are good at it, but also have this in mind that you are not perfect. Sometimes I saw an intern of a student who and they change the company because of some of this constructive feedbacks.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not everyone have the skill to give feedback.
Yes.
Giving feedback is a skill. Some people might give you feedback in such a way that at the end of the day you might get hurt and get emotional a little bit.
Yes.
But they don't know.
Yeah.
So you as the intern, you need to understand. They're giving you feedback, just take it in good faith and know that
all those things are just for your own betterment. Yes. So if they are giving you feedback, know that you are not perfect, you are not. You can be the top of your class. You go for internship, you feel like you never know anything.
That's true.
Yeah, but if certain things happen, never give up. Just know that it's part of the process. If you have been given any feedback, or if you have been criticized, if you do something wrong, like Mr. Aminu, consider it as part of the process.
Yes, learning process.
Yeah. Even those people that are my supervisor, like you said, some of them are 15 years of 15 years of experience. My supervisor was there since 1995. That's how many years? 30 years now. You understand? 30 years of experience. So sometimes, you just have to learn from them. Don't look at the negative side. That will come later.
Personally.
Yes, don't take it personally. Exactly, don't take it personally. And I'm sure if they tell you they are learning process, it is also a different story.
That's true.
They might face the same thing, but see
Yes.
now you are learning from them.
You are once in our shoes.
Thank you very much. They normally say every headmaster was once a student.
That's
You
true.
understand? So they were learning. Now you are learning from them. You also learn. Someone else will learn those. So that's why. And also, sometimes don't feel because you are intern, you have less privilege than no. You're going for intern, consider yourself as a full-time employee. Yes. Whatsoever they expect from a full-time employee, give it to them. Give it your best. Trust me, it can be. And at some point, it's not easy, I can say. But trust me, everything, like I mentioned earlier, internship is your patient, a commitment. Be committed to it and be patient as well. And also, I will close by saying a big thanks and appreciation to HRM Club for this opportunity. Like I say, our fellow students are out there. We did not have this opportunity. We did not have
I
this
wish I should know this one 2 years ago.
Yeah, definitely. So you can prepare for it. So this is a stepping stone. It serves as a stepping stone for all of you. It serves as a stepping stone for our fellow students as well.
Juniors.
Yes, our juniors, and even those year one students. They even have more chance than any one of us.
Yes.
So
It is true.
yeah. So let us start the preparation right now. Start the preparation. Everything is going to be alright.
Alright,
So
inshallah.
once again, thank you so much, Ejaro. Let's hope for better progress.